You've been working on yourself, and it's paying off. That stuff that used to set you off, that tone, the comments, the things she'd say the second you walk in tired, it doesn't rattle you anymore. You stay calm. You don't take the bait. It feels like winning. But she seems further away than she's ever been. And you can't figure out how getting better made things worse. Here's the thing that nobody tells you about Stoicism. It can teach a man not to be ruled by his emotions, but if he uses it to stop feeling them, he doesn't become a rock. He becomes a wall. And in the next 8 minutes, I'll show you exactly where that line is and how to land on the right side of it starting tonight. I'll be honest with you. I did this for a long time. I found Stoicism in a hard season. It was like somebody handed me armor. All these years getting hooked by every little thing, and suddenly I had a tool. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to react to that. I'm in control now. And I was calmer. That part was real. But then there was this one night when my wife was telling me something that actually mattered to her. And I gave her my new calm face, steady, unbothered, proud of myself, honestly. And she just stopped and looked at me and said, "Do you even care what I'm saying?" She might as well have said, "It's like talking to a wall." I thought I'd grown up. She felt like I'd left the room and kept my body in the chair. So here's what I had to learn about the thing I thought I understood. The most famous Stoic who ever lived was Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome. He ran the most powerful machine on earth and kept a private journal we still read today. And if Stoicism really meant feel nothing, care about nothing, you'd expect that journal to be cold. It isn't. The thing opens with page after page of him thanking people, his mother, his teachers, the men who shaped him, naming what he loved about each one. Because the Stoics never said don't feel. They said don't be enslaved by what you feel. There's a whole world between I won't be ruled by this and I won't be touched by this. One is a man who's mastered himself so he can show up fully. The other is a man who's gone quiet inside and called it strength. That was not an excuse for where I was, but it is an explanation, and an explanation you can actually work with. Let me ask you something. When's the last time your wife saw something actually move you? Not anger, not the cold, steady face. Something land on you and you let her see it. Because here's the part that's hard to hear. She can't tell the difference between a man who's calm because he's mastered it and a man who's calm because he's checked out. From the outside, both of those men looked exactly the same. The same flat face, the same it's fine, the same nothing gets in. So when you go quiet to stay in control, what she feels isn't strength. She feels a door. And she stops bringing things to you, not because she stopped loving you, because she's tired of talking to a wall that calls itself a rock. Now, here's the good news, and it's really good news. You don't have to throw the calm away. The calm is the win. You just gripped it slightly wrong. Because the whole point of not being flooded, the entire reason to master your reactions, isn't so that you can leave the room without leaving. It's so that you can finally stay in it. So when you're not getting hijacked by every comment or every tone, you've got something most men never have in hard conversation. Room to choose. You can actually hear her. You can stay soft and stay steady at the same time. That's the version Marcus was after. Not a man nothing touches, a man who can be touched and still not be knocked off his feet. Control was never supposed to be the wall. Control was the thing that lets you take the wall down without falling apart behind it. So here's the thing that you can do tonight. It happens inside of you before you say a single word. The next time she says something and you feel that old armor start to slide up, that I'm not going to react reflex, don't slam it shut. Just pause and do one thing. Let yourself actually feel what you feel, privately and for 1 second. Ooh, that stung. That scared me. I don't know what to say. You're not acting on it. You're not venting it. You're just not deleting it. That's the difference between the rock and the wall. The wall feels nothing. The rock feels it and chooses what to do next. And then the second thing, this is where you hand her the proof that the door is still open. You give her one honest sentence that lets her in instead of holding her out. Not a speech, one sentence. Something like, that actually got me. Give me a second. I want to do this right, not just stay calm. Watch what that does. Because for a long time, your calm has been telling her, you don't matter enough to move me. And one honest sentence flips it completely. Now the calm means, I'm steady enough to stay here with you. Same calm, opposite message. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen the first time. She might not trust it. She might even push on it to see if the wall's really coming down or if this is just a new trick. That's not failure. That's a woman who's been talking to a wall for a while and isn't going to believe the door's open on the first try. Keep showing up, steady and open. Trust comes back slow and then all at once. And to make sure you actually do it, instead of forgetting it by tomorrow, tie it to the feeling itself. The next time you feel the armor start to rise, that's your cue. Not to slam it shut. One breath and feel it. Then choose to stay. You went looking for strength. That was the right instinct. Don't let anybody, including the old version of you, tell you the strongest man is the one nothing touches. The strongest man in that house is the one who can feel the whole weight of it and not get knocked down and not check out, who can stay calm and stay there. So tonight, when the armor starts to rise, let yourself feel it. Say the one true sentence and be the rock she can actually lean on instead of the wall she keeps bouncing off. You built the calm. Now use it to come back. She's been waiting for you. Now, if this landed, hit like. It helps other men find this when they need it the most. And drop a comment below. Tell me which one you're trying tonight, the pause or the sentence. I read everyone. And if you know a good man who's gone quiet at home, share this with him. He might need it more than he'll say. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit subscribe. There's more where this came from. Good men get better. Go be the rock, and I'll see you in the next one.